Ladies and gents, we are ready for our penultimate bout of the evening. This is bout number 11. It is a K1 area title fight over 5 2-minute rounds and is sponsored by RTM Fencing. Introducing to you and fighting out of the blue corner from Assassins. Make some noise for Jack BINNS. Ladies and gents, he steps in the ring, Jack BINNS. And introducing his opponent fighting out of the red corner from BKA. Let's hear it for Taylor Rogers. Taylor Rogers. Ladies and gents, our two fighters in the ring. This is the penultimate bout of the evening. Bout number 11, fighting out of the blue corner out of Assassins. He is returning to the ring after a 2-year gap with a record in K1 of 1 win and no losses. Let's hear it for Jack BINNS. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner from BKA with a record of 3 wins and 1 loss. Make some noise for Taylor Rogers. This is a K1 area title fight of 5 2-minute rounds.
It's time for the co-main event of the evening. It's a K1 rules kickboxing area title bout matched at 61 kilograms. Jack BINNS from the Assassins Gym in Hastings. And he's fighting out the blue corner and he's fighting Taylor Rogers from the BKA in Braintree. Taylor Rogers on the last Victory Kickboxing Series fought with Ryan Meredith, and it was one of the most spectacular amateur kickboxing bouts you will ever see.
I've still got blood on my shirt from that last fight.
Oh, he's gone to K1 rules now, so let's see how he transitions here.
Should be. This is for an area title bout as well, yeah.
Yep. He's got a 3-1-0 record. Been training for 3 years. Comes from freestyle kickboxing background, and he has beaten a lot of high-quality black belts and adults in previous tournaments. We have a similar style.
But BINNS is coming in, and he hasn't fought for 2 years now. Now fighting someone of Rogers' caliber is going to be thrown in the deep end here, and let's see how he responds to that.
Yeah, he's got experience, and he's a young kid at the end of the day. So 12-1-0 in kickboxing, K1 1 win, boxing 1 win. That's how he is after 2 years out. 1 strike in the K1 when you come close. shaping up nicely, just looking at their styles. There's going to be called a low shot.
Yeah, it's caught him there.
Groin guard has not done his job thoroughly well there. And hopefully that doesn't take the momentum out of his fight.
Well, that's what you hope for. You hope that, you know, when he comes back and he's ready, and the referee's giving him enough time to make sure he's 100% ready to fight again.
Yep.
Doesn't. Yeah. He said he's ready to go. We're back underway, we're boxing.
Heavy low kicks coming in from Rogers here. Thought such a good fight on the last show. I'm expecting big things of him here.
Me too. I've been looking forward to this fight all night just because I saw Rogers' name on it.
Tries to feint and throw that uppercut. A little bit out of range there.
Yeah.
Just needs an extra step forward with these shots, I think.
That's it.
Look how he pushes his opponent back to deliver that last shot as well.
Just pushing him back, showing aggression, delivering kicks, shots.
Heavy low kicks there.
Yeah.
He might stop him on that lead leg, you know. He's complaining about the low shot again. If that's 2 low shots, there might be a point off here.
Yeah.
This really will be his last warning if it is.
I didn't see it personally.
I heard it. Heard it hit the box. Efficient refereeing, letting him take his time and get a little bit of recovery that he needs here. Fires a heavy low kick of his own back. Good hand combination and kick to the body there as well.
Whoa. Almost had a bit of afters there.
Well, it's one of the longest rounds I've ever seen for the stoppages.
Yeah.
And we are just into round 2 now.
Oh, 5. We're having 5 rounds because it's a title area.
Yeah. Well, it's only round 2. So much happened in that last round. I'm not sure which way the judges have gone. There's little sprays from both of them, but 2. Oh, is that an illegal trip? Timeout says to me that it was, and the referee will want to talk to him about it.
Yeah. Just a warning there, was it?
Yeah, just a warning. Oh, one up to the body. Been asked if he got a point taken after the 2 low shots. And now they're starting to fight, and this is what we want. We don't want any interruptions.
Yeah.
Again, trying to take steps. Yeah, what he's saying is you can't travel with the body.
Right.
So he's saying don't travel. If you catch it, let go and shoot. Don't start walking away with the leg. Oh, walked onto a punch there. Yeah, both fighters not kneeing enough for me.
No,
real good opportunities to knee that body off.
Yeah, I think BINNS looked a bit shaken there for a second.
Oh, and he makes sure that the hard hat comes off there. Yeah, the head guard was
on its way off, and I think he
made sure of it.
Yeah. And the corner just taking their time again here, just to...
Yeah, it's all taking too long for me. It's stopping the action going. This is a good fight. It's being prolonged too much for me. And they are back to it. That's a good kick off the lead leg to set himself up and bring him forward. They get tied up, he lets go. Yep, Taylor Rogers now starting to try and get some momentum going, which is hard with the stoppages.
Of course it is. And that's what we had about 30 seconds there, and it was really going well, and then the head guard came off, and rightly got stopped, but
good uppercut in there from Rogers. Good knee. He's delivering here. He's in a little bit of trouble for me, Jack BINNS.
I think Jack BINNS knows he's in a fight this round, and I'm not sure he's comfortable with it.
No, he's getting delivered here.
He is. He's getting.
He's boxing him up and now sending him off for delivery.
He needs to listen to his corner here as well. His corner are telling him to use his knees, use his legs. He's not doing any of that.
No, I was saying about tying up. That's where you do want to tie someone up, when he's just smashing into you. Not just when you're coming forward. They'll go down as a good round for Taylor Rogers here from the BKA Braintree gym. Jack BINNS needs to settle himself and compose himself in for this next round. Well, 3rd of 5 and a good contest here. It's been spoilt a little bit, but
yeah, a little bit.
I think it's time to get going now. I've got every faith that the fight's off now. And I think Taylor Rogers just put a bit of daylight between these fighters in that last round, especially towards the end. Haven't seen Jack BINNS before myself, I don't think. If I have, I apologise, but he's been out for a little bit, so Taylor Rogers will have made the impact where we saw him a little while ago.
That's exactly it. And with Jack being out for 2 years, like I said earlier, you know, Rogers is a classy fighter, and he knows he's in a fight here, Jack, and he's probably thinking, God, because you not got me a little warm-up fight.
Good knee there. Rogers was a gentleman where he let go of the leg there where he knew he weren't going to travel with him. But he's worn a big knee. Jack Taylor Rogers not really knowing what to do on the clinch there. He needs to get a hand under the elbow and move him off.
Do you think that's the transition between kickboxing and K1?
100%. K1's not... K1 rule set doesn't include clinching, it includes minimal clinch. It's not like Muay Thai, but you have to learn those skills for that quick effect. Good, the big stars of K1 like Burkow, they all come from Muay Thai backgrounds, you see.
Yeah.
Big hands and feet coming together from Rogers now. Starts to move his opponent back, moving him into awkward angles, but he's tough, Jack BINNS. He doesn't look like he gets hurt, does he?
That's the thing. But he's not throwing much now.
He looks uncomfortable to
really
watch now.
Does. You know, he looks like he doesn't want to be in there right now.
Yeah, it goes down as another good round for Rogers for me. And as we go into round 4, which will be the money round for me now, this next round will tell us a lot about this fight, I think.
Yeah.
Well, this is the round where Jack BINNS needs to say, I am back in the game. Because if he doesn't, it's all over for him in this fight, I'm afraid, unless he gets a knockout in the next round.
And I can't see that happening.
He doesn't look like he's delivering power at the moment. No. He goes to catch and throw. There he clinches and knees. That's better. And then he's a little bit out of ideas. Looks tired. He gets told for the one on the back of the head. But once you've done that knee, you want to get on with the action in, under the K1 rule set. Push off and shoot again. There's the knee. Push off. Yeah. Good long knee and punch. I'll tell you, this is better from Jack BINNS, actually. Good knee into the side. I think that hurt Rogers. Jack's corner telling him to go now.
Yeah, he's using his knee really well in this round.
Yeah, he's not defending that well at all, is he, Rogers? A little bit out of ideas for that. A traditional kickboxing gym for me, this
yeah,
BK
he's really using that knee now. And he's getting some success, and he knows it.
Oh, good shot to the body and the punch. See, he comes from a Muay Thai and K1 kickboxing gym, and though that's a little bit of a difference here. And you can see in the schooling from the Assassin's gym where he's utilising that knee. And there's Rogers with the traditional kickboxing punches and kicks.
He's got a knee in the head there, he's been told he's not allowed to do that.
Yeah, I think, oh, it's a good low kick as well.
I'll tell you what, I think that round went to BINNS.
Best round we've seen from Jack BINNS. That's the best we've seen of him so far.
And he needed a round like that, and now he's still within a...
I think we gave him the ultimatum in the commentary box there, didn't we, for this fight? Well, fifth and final, and now it's shaped up to be a fight. He discovered the long knee, and that has...
it's given him a new lease of life, really.
A lifeline against Taylor, who I still think's ahead.
Yeah, and you know, if anything's going to drastically change, Jack BINNS has to have the round of his life now.
Yeah, most definitely. An 8 count from either fighter, and it's over.
Yeah, that's exactly it. He needs to put him down. Doesn't need to knock him out necessarily, but he needs to put him down.
Well, they said to me as we was talking in the prelims to this fight that Taylor Rogers, after taking that loss on the kickboxing fight, freestyle, that he wants to move to the K1 rule set off kickboxing. I don't know. On this, I would say he's got a long way to go on that rule set. I think the last rule set suits him better. He's not fought as well today.
No, it definitely hasn't. It hasn't been as an impressive a performance.
But we're asking a lot. That was one of the best amateur fights we've seen that last time. It was super. It was a well-matched fight as well. Two people, very similar abilities. Now he's trying to get that uppercut working. There's a good knee again. Jack BINNS is letting go as well. Skipping around the outside of the ring. It's not pleasant to watch, but he might grind out a victory here, you know.
Do you know, I wouldn't be surprised. I think Rogers has just nicked this, but if they hold up BINNS' arm, I wouldn't complain or be.
Now he starts to get the high kick in.
You know, it should have been doing that earlier in this fight, though. He's got a bit of a...
He's on the back foot, Rogers, and he's not going to war like he did last time.
No, he's not.
Whether he thinks he's so far ahead, I don't know. Oh, good hands, and it's ended really well. I tell you what, I don't know if he's done enough to come back in this Jack BINNS. I think maybe he hasn't. Taylor Rogers was too good early on in this fight. But it was a good response from BINNS in the end there, making it a really tough night for Rogers in the end. And if I was Rogers, my advice would be, don't commit yourself to one style of kickboxing just yet, my friend.
Yes, yeah, exactly that.
Well, ladies and gents, let's have a round of applause for both of these lads. It was a great K1 area title fight between Jack BINNS and Taylor Rogers. After 5 two-minute rounds, the judges have scored this contest by a split decision. And your winner, fighting out of the red corner, Taylor Rogers. Please, ladies and gents, give a round of applause for his opponent, Jack BINNS, and the belt being presented by a representative of RTM Fencing. A big thank you to all of our sponsors here this evening. Once again, your winner, fighting out of the red corner, Taylor Rogers.